Now here's Andy Humm with his 4th of July address.
Liberty. 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 If you're like me, you're sick of hearing about it. Maybe if President Reagan and all the flag wavers knew that the lady in the harbor is really a lesbian, they'd shut up about it. The problem is that everybody talks about liberty, but nobody really does anything about it. Well, that's not precisely true. Reagan and company have done something about it. They have cut back on civil liberties like no administration before them. Rather than protect the liberty of people with AIDS, for instance, the Reagan Justice Department has ruled that ignoramuses can discriminate against people with AIDS if they believe, however falsely, that people with AIDS are a health hazard. That's just not an insult to liberty. It flies in the face of prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance. This administration, which displays its morality like an exhibitionist his private parts, is in fact heartless in addition to being brainless. Its social policy on AIDS has led and will lead to more AIDS deaths as more and more people at risk and those suffering from AIDS realize that they cannot trust their government with their health and refuse to cooperate with epidemiological studies. You'll want to barf when you listen to some of the people who are talking about liberty, because you know that they don't mean liberty for black people or women or Native Americans or Hispanics or Asian Americans, and they sure as shootin' don't mean lesbians and gay men. And what the hell good is honoring the idea of liberty unless we commit ourselves as a nation to the liberation of all people, all Americans and indeed all people everywhere? But enough about how bad they are. What about how good we are? How willing are we to use our liberties to live and love openly, to demand our rights, and to secure justice when we're persecuted? There will surely be a price to pay for defending our liberties, but the reward will be a society where everyone can be themselves. I'm Andy Humm.